Welcome to the Inspiration Healthcare training video for the Tecotherm Neo. In the video we will show you what you will need to set up the machine, how to set up the machine and how to use the Tecotherm Neo. To set up the machine you will need a reusable or disposable mattress, a rectal probe cable, a disposable rectal probe, a skin temperature cable, a disposable skin temperature probe, hoses to connect the Tecotherm to the mattress, and a fill-up set filled with sterile water. To start, we need to fill up the mattress. To do that, we need to switch the machine on and connect the mattress to the machine. On button down here, when we boot up the machine, it will go to a self-test mode. It will give two alarms, a single beep and a treble beep. Then we need to confirm that we've heard that as part of the process to move to the next level. Whilst that's waiting to do that, I will connect the hoses to the machine on one end and to the mattress at the other. That's my single beep, that's my treble beep. At the bottom right it says confirm, press yes. Press yes to move to the next stage. If we look in here, it tells us what modes we have to help cooling our baby. To move this light blue box up and down, we press the black arrows up and down to sit it over where we want to use. I've come down to the third level here, which is constant mattress temperature, and press select. If we press start, it will allow the pumps to start working to allow us to introduce more fluid into the system. Press start, and we can hear a change in tone in the machine, and the pumps are now working. To fill the mattress, we need to add the fluid via the filling bottle, and the filling ports are up here. If I connect both of these and hold it upside down, you'll see that we start to have an ingress of water. When the water's coming in, we know that the fluid is then being displaced into the mattress. We hold this up until we've got enough fluid in here that we're happy that there's going to be consistency which is quite firm, allowing the fluid to go under the baby whilst it's being cooled. If there's not enough fluid in here, the machine won't work as well as we'd like. Whilst we've connected these two, we may get an error alarm just telling us that those hoses are connected. We accept this and press close or confirm here. That will allow us to continue the fill up. This may take a few minutes with an empty mattress if we're just topping up, maybe 30 seconds to 2 minutes, but you must use your judgment not to overfill or underfill. I'm happy with that now. Fairly good compression on there, and then I can release from here. Close this pop-up box and now go to my options button, which is the bottom right again. Press options. I need to end treatment and save data to move to the next level. Select, and I come back to the first setup page that we had when we started. Then we have an option of what we're going to do next, which will be servo-controlled treatment mode for giving the complete cooling and rewarming of a child or neonate. The next stage is to connect the baby to the machine with the rectal probe. Rectal probe into the baby about 5 or 6 centimetres only. We can connect the probe up to the cable and the cable to the machine. We have R for rectal, S for skin. The light blue box currently is sitting over the servo complete treatment mode, which is what we want to do, which is cooling and rewarming. If I press select, it then comes to the next page. It's telling me that I have to press confirm that the rectal probe is in place. It won't let me advance without that. Press confirm, and then it will come up with your settings for cooling and rewarming, which are the Tobii settings. 33.5 degrees for 72 hours, and then once we're happy that we've had 72 hours of that, it will then rewarm at 0.5 degree per hour, and that will take 7 hours to get back to 37 degrees. Once you're happy with these, you can press start. If you need to edit anything, you can just do as we've done before by pressing the black arrows up and down to change any of the settings that you want. Once you're over this, let's say here, duration of warming, I can press select, and I can make the rewarming a lot slower. Rather than 0.5 degree per hour, I can make it up to maybe down to 1/3 of a degree per hour. If I press up arrows here, I can make this go to 12 hours, and that will be 0.29 degrees per hour. Press apply. I could also save this treatment data if I wish to make this your default if you wish to. If I come down, I'll do the treatment profile and press select, and that will be my new setup guide. And here we have new select treatment profile number 1. When I'm happy, I can press start. Make sure the probe is in place again. A further guide to make sure that you're doing the right thing. Press confirm, and you're away. It's important to remember that these mattresses are semi-permeable, and over time the liquid can dissipate away and evaporate. We need to top that up, maybe once a shift as good practice. To do that again, same process as we did with the filling. Attach the bottle to both sides, and what we're looking for is when the air bubbles stop coming into the bottle that we know that we've optimally filled the mattress. Have a feel to test to make sure you're happy with that, and then disconnect. You can also connect an optional skin temperature probe for monitoring only. We connect up to the S side here, disposable probe either to the chest or the forehead, and that will be displayed on the bottom right value here. Remember, it is only for reference only, it's not servo controlled. To speed up the efficiency of cooling, we can use the Aquapad mattress wrap to increase the surface area of the mattress touching the baby. We use the ties like so. We should achieve our set target temperature quicker. There are a number of alarms that can occur during operation of the Tecotherm Neo. One of them is the no-flow alarm. This will occur if you have a kink in your tubes here. Make sure that they are all straight, and any kinks that you have, just unbend them or untwist them. Another alarm that can go off is the low fluid level. That's because we've either got the reservoir in here is too low, or the mattress has got too little fluid in it. What we need to do again is top up, as we have done before, connecting both sides to the top buttons here, like so. Once you've done this for a number of minutes, it should also then recorrect and take the alarms away, and then disconnect, and you should be happy to continue. If the probe falls out of the baby, it's quite likely that it will go into fallback mode. This is a safety mode whereby the mattress goes to a constant mattress temperature. If I press continue, we will see that fallback mode is alerted to us here. We need to then correct this problem by either changing the rectal probe or reinserting. Once we've done that and the temperature comes back above 29 or below 39, it will then continue to operate as normal. Now that we're back into range, I can press close, and I've lost the fallback mode alarm here, and we're back in treatment mode as we were. A temperature alarm may occur if there is a deviation outside of the range of half a degree either above or below the set target temperature. To correct this, we may check the rectal probe, or again check the fluid level of your mattress. The system failure alarm is SF. That may appear on the bottom right hand side of the screen. That means there is an internal fault within the machine itself. If you lose power with your machine, you will get a further alarm. What you need to do is reconnect your power, allow the system to reboot up, and that will then give us an option of continuing on the therapy that we had or changing the therapy if you wish to do that instead. We'll allow this to boot up. And you have two options. Do you want to continue with yes, or change the treatment with no? We'll press yes to continue. This is very useful for transport if you're taking from a hospital to an ambulance. To switch the machine off, I'm not able to switch it off from the front button here. I have to go through a small process. If I go to options on the bottom right, bring the light blue box to end treatment and save data and press select. That will bring up a new set of menus, and at the bottom there is power off. If I bring the light blue box all the way down and press select, it will then switch off.